welcome back to Girl Ascending. I just wanted to hop on really quickly today to talk about the Pisces new moon. So obviously we have the sun entering Pisces yesterday, Pisces new moon today, and this is such a potent, powerful time when it comes to manifesting. So obviously people talk so much about manifesting, and I think a lot of it is getting quite misunderstood now in terms of how it really works. But manifestation is really about you putting in your preparation towards your goals, so that then when the opportunity comes up, the two could come together and you're ready to go, basically. So that's what we really want to be thinking about today. You know, what are our dreams, what are our goals, but what are we actually practically doing to put in the work to get there? So I've obviously got my trusty Rider-Waite-Smith deck, so I also want to see what cards we have coming up for us. So let's do a really quick 3-card spread and just see what the universe is saying to us about how we are going to go about manifesting our goals and our dreams over this next month with this lovely potent Pisces energy. Because obviously we've also had a really quiet time when it comes to things astrologically, all planets being direct, and obviously that's going to change as we move into March. So we really want to be thinking about, let's go with these two and this one. So we really want to be thinking, whilst it's a bit quieter astrologically, you know, what are we going to be doing? Right, here we go. Okay, so let's have a look. So we've got the Chariot in reverse, we've got the 4 of Swords, and then we've also got the Page of Pentacles. So when I'm seeing these cards, what I'm really thinking the deck is trying to tell us for this new moon is that we may be wanting to go somewhere, which is really, when we're wanting to manifest something, we feel it as an intense energy, don't we? We really feel, I want this, I see it, I want that goal, but maybe at the moment it's about the preparation period. So that's what we're really trying to do over the course of this new moon in Pisces. We're really thinking about the preparatory side. What do I really want, and how am I going to get there? How am I going to put in the work? We can't just go straight away from A to B. And the Chariot is suggesting to me, when it's in the reverse, that there's not necessarily a blockage, but that there's certainly that idea of energy slowing down, and then coupling it with the, where's our other card gone? The 4 of Swords as well. Is that idea that actually it's okay to take a break, to take a rest. Or this card could also indicate to me that maybe our goals and dreams that we're trying to work towards are something that we might have put on the back burner for a while. So maybe we're looking to change career, or maybe through family commitments, things have happened where we've had to put our own goals to one side, and now we're getting back into that energy of what do I want, and not necessarily being selfish, but choosing ourselves in the most authentic, beautiful way possible. And then of course with the Page of Pentacles, so this is a lovely card when it comes to new beginnings, especially around money and around business. And the new moon in Pisces is a great time to really think about career and where you want to go, because even though Pisces is a mutable, dreamy, creative energy, we also can put that energy of creation into something more solid as well. We don't necessarily have to confine it to just wishy-washy, floaty, fairy, ethereal things. We can also put it into a more practical sense as well, which is really important when we're thinking about that potent new moon energy of planning, of preparation. But obviously Pisces is the end of the zodiac, so we want to be thinking about letting go as well. You know, what are the stale habits that you have that are holding you back? Are there people in your life that are not really helping you get to where you want to go? Are you feeling in a stagnant place? And I think when we look at our lives and we're feeling that sense of stagnation, it's important to remember as well, if you can't change it, accept it. And that acceptance, it doesn't have to be forever, but it can certainly help to push you forward and move you forward in the long term. If you can bed yourself down like a seed in the soil and see it as a preparatory time, not necessarily as just a time of being stuck. But that's what we're really thinking about for this Pisces new moon, is what do I want? How am I going to get there? And putting in that preparatory work. Another lovely thing to do for the new moon in Pisces as well is of course journal. There are so many out there, but I of course use my Girl Ascending Daily Tarot Journal, and this offers a great opportunity to just dive a bit deeper into your cards really. So whether you want to use the 3 cards that we have pulled today, or you have your own deck and you want to use your own cards, whatever, totally fine. And that could just help you to dive in a little bit deeper, because I think sometimes when people think about journaling and writing stuff down, they think of it in maybe a bit of a simplistic manner. You know, at school you'd have to write an essay, and once you've put the words down on paper, that's you getting them off your chest, as it were. But with journaling, it goes deeper than that, really. So once we're writing things down, what are the cards saying, what has come up, what's being revealed, it's why is that being revealed, how can I apply that, is this a card that comes up a lot for me, is this an energy that I'm seeing a lot, feeling a lot, or is this kind of something that's I don't feel very often and I need to dive a little bit deeper as to why this is showing up for me. So it can be a really great way to just dive a bit deeper into your tarot spiritual practices and really take a bit of time to just enjoy the moment, really, because following the lunar calendar is a great way to mark that time and just take a little bit of space and time for yourself anyway. And then with any new moon, but the new moon in Pisces today, I also will be doing some saging. So I prefer Palo Santos to sage, it's just personal preference. And this one is the Navi Wild Harvest one. I actually just picked this one up online. I think I got it from Amazon. So it's super easy to find, and you get loads of little sticks inside. And you can just light the end and just sage your space. I still call it saging, even though it's Palo Santoing, but it doesn't have quite the same ring to it. But for the new moon, we really want to be getting rid of any old stagnant energy and actually putting, you know, something out there, doing something practically to move that energy on can feel very cleansing, which is really really helpful. I find it helpful anyway. And then you may have noticed I haven't obviously been on YouTube for a while, but I have got a little upgrade to my look as well. And the new moon is a great time to do stuff like that as well, to reinvent yourself. To with my manifestation, I find visualization a really important part of that technique, and as well as seeing the physical thing of what I want or the goal of what I want, I also see myself in that context as well. So how do I look, how do I show up in order to invite all these things that I want into my life? So that can be a really helpful way to progress your manifestation progress as well, to kind of think of yourself as the vessel. You know, how do I see myself in these situations where I want to be, basically. So there we have a quick little tarot video for the new moon in Pisces. I hope you have a beautiful new moon. Remember, you can use the energy of the new moon for the next couple of days, so don't feel like you're just constrained to doing your practices today, but really dive into that energy of new beginnings and planning and preparation to see where you want to go for the start of the astrological year, which will obviously start with Aries season, the next season after Pisces season. But really think about where it is you want to go and how you are preparing yourself for that next stage of your journey. But I look forward to chatting with you soon. Have a beautiful new moon. Bye.